Hey everyone, welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Quest of Beings. So this next, probably just a couple parts will be the through level 9, which is actually kind of long because there's quite a bit of stuff you have to explore to actually find all the stuff, and you'll see what the kind of gimmick is of this place. So let's get started. Alright, now you can actually explore the other sides of this place. I mean, you already went to the right for that other key, and that doesn't count in the number of keys that you have to find in this place. Alright, so there are a couple of items to find here, and first thing we do is going to get those 2 items, because it really makes the whole level a lot easier. Luckily, it's just pretty standard enemies in this place. There's nothing out of the ordinary. So you're just gonna be... Yeah, again, you pretty much have to explore the entire floor. And you see part 1, meaning that there's going to be a lot more than just this one floor. Now, you can use these rooms for refills. You know, so because the super dark nuts are always going to respawn, so you pretty much get free refills in those rooms. Alright, so I'm gonna first go up. That's where you're gonna find one of the 2 items. So I'm just gonna make like a beeline towards this. And I'm not gonna collect any of the keys yet. We're just gonna make a beeline towards the items I'm interested in. You can find a lot of Patras in this place, so again, getting the upgrades is helpful. Really handy that you can just kind of stick your sword out and, you know, instead of having to time your slashes or anything. Really makes things a lot easier. You don't have to get the upgrades, they just, again, they really just help you out, so it's worth your while at least picking up some of this stuff. So yeah, really handy just to stick your sword out and just spam your A button. And yes, you will fight higher level Patras in this place, but luckily I don't think there are any on the first floor, so it's just your standard Patras, so it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Alright, so here's our first item. Pick up the Master Sword, and this is again new to CC since you know, the original Zelda's only went up to a magic sword. And now you have the Master Sword, which is pretty much gonna be enough to tear a lot of these basic enemies apart, as you'll see. Now, we can go find the other item in this place, and... Actually, we actually passed it up, but we can't get it just yet, so you actually need the boss key. So we have to go kind of pick that up really quick. Again, this is a good place for refills. Whenever you need refills, you just keep going back to this room. Keep grinding up extra hearts. And luckily there are plenty of those rooms in this level, so you can always pick up more refills when needed. Nothing in that room, so just kind of pass all the enemies. Look at that, and just rip most of the... Even the blue dart does go down with like one hit now. Already got a couple of Superman handlers in this room. Wow! That's probably... I think that's the first time I've ever done that. I mean, I've taken one Superman handler out with one bomb, but not two of them. We're just gonna make a beeline back to the start because you may have noticed the boss door. Now, this is kind of easy to miss because it's just kind of out of the way, so you want to make sure you actually go to this room. Just start tanking everything out. Oh, I got my bombs back. So now we can pick up the other item. The gold ring, which basically, doubles our defense again, and now this place actually becomes quite a cakewalk, as you'll see. This place actually becomes kind of fun to go through now. With the massive defense we got now. And again, you can use these rooms for refills. Because you can pretty much outpace any amount of damage that these enemies do to you now. And now we're gonna basically start picking up keys around the place, and there are a lot of them to pick up. So pretty much you're gonna obviously need to pick up all the keys to... it's mostly for the second part of this place. So you'll be basically going through every corner of this floor to pick up everything. Not a big deal. And this room, just a kind of a variety variety of Wizrobes, although they don't see the Windrobe anywhere. And you can tank hits a lot better now. These regular patches become pretty much a joke now. Because you can basically cripple the whole ring with one hit now. And there's more than just the 5 rupees in this place, so you actually want to go on up. Yeah, as I mentioned, you can find a lot of Patras in this place, so kind of get used to it. So again, there are a lot of keys to find in this level. I think there's probably like a... Well, I actually won't spoil how many keys there are. You actually get a clue, and I'll tell you how many keys to find in this place. Again, pretty much, you should be able to outpace any damage you take in this place. Yeah, this map is kind of large. Maybe not too surprising. But if you notice, again, this is only part 1, so there's actually more than just that first floor. That's probably one of the easier keys you're gonna find. But you actually want to keep going up. And again, when you explore stuff, you always want to try to look for the hidden walls before the bobbable ones. Since it costs nothing to find a hidden wall. Look at this, basements now have Wizrobes in them now. Not that that's any big deal for me. These guys don't do any damage anymore. And that's kind of a deceptive looking compass there. Or at least where the flashing dot is. Yeah, so there are a dozen keys to find in this place. Actually not that hard. If you actually explore the place, you know, pretty thoroughly, you'll find all the keys. Now the hidden duality, I think that's another quest. I haven't actually looked at that quest yet. Not sure if there are more keys in there or whatever. I might look it up later on, so... Okay, so it's just a bunch of backtracking right now. Trying to remember where to go because again, you're not gonna be missing a key, obviously. Okay, I think that room has another key, but I can't get it from that position. It's on the other end. Not a big deal, I'm gonna come back there later on anyway. I actually haven't gone down yet. Oh, a bunch of these guys. Actually, Din's Fire is very handy. Because it kills everything, basically. Look at all these refills. And I think the Din's Fire has a Master Sword strength. I don't think there's anything in this room. Not that it takes that long to clean it out. We can't go up yet. So go this way first, since it's kind of a trap room of sorts. Clean out the relatively blue room there. You know, blue dark nuts, the Patra, and then the Guineas are kind of bluish white. Surprised they didn't put like Tektites and Octoroks in here. Nothing in this room. It's just kind of a quick way out. Look at that. I mean, that's how fast you can literally clean out these rooms. Basically, it's just easier to tank through all these dark nuts. Now this one, this room was a little tricky for me at first, because there's actually a block you can push. That's a easy key to miss there. It's a little easier if you actually draw a map of this place, because then you can see where, you know, you don't have two keys in a room. So if you've already found a key in a room, then you know, you're not going to find a duplicate key. And no need for that money. I haven't gone on this side yet, so it's might as well take a look over here. Oh, a clock. There's nothing. I don't think you get anything for beating all these bat robes, but might as well, just for kicks. I mean, you always have Din's Fire to ease up the load. Yeah, you don't get the bats in these basements. It's all whiz robes now. You're gonna have to go both ways anyway. We'll just go left first. Another recharge room if you need it. Alright, I think you want to go down first. Yeah, this room's gonna get a bit messy. I don't know, it's kind of glitchy in this room. The sprites are a little bit odd, or at least the colors. You can't really tell what this is. Kinda hard to tell. It looks like a hook shot in a way. But it's actually a gold arrow. Never hurt to get more upgrades to your arrows. And actually you do need this, so you're gonna need to pick that up. Never hurts to have a little more firepower to work with. Now this room is a little trickier because there's no absolute safe spot, but you know, you actually... There are a couple spots here that are safe, like this row, because there's no way that they can fire to the side. So it's learning how to see that stuff is how to actually take on Death Knights. Oh, here's our first upgraded Patra. It's a level 2 one. This one, yeah, you see it's 2 rings, so you have to take out the outer ring before the inner ring, and then the Patra itself shoots fireballs at you. There is a level 3 one that's even more annoying. And you're gonna have to beat up that Patra to get another key. Fire Booming's really handy to be able to stun these guys. It really slows down the action. And nothing else in this room. And if you ever need refills, you just go battle these super dark nuts, since they always respawn. Pick up plenty of refills. You know, you're pretty much going to outpace any damage you take from them. And don't forget to go to the right. Now this may be a little bit confusing at first, but this is why it kind of... It doesn't really make a difference which way you go, but if you want to prevent a lot of backtracking. Because this block looks a little odd. And the reason you want to get some of the items first, yeah, you actually need the Master Sword to open that. And try all your other items and nothing really happens. So you gotta use a Master Sword to open the block up. Alright, nothing else to do in this little passage, so might as well... Well, you're gonna have to beat up whatever is in here. Yeah, the respawn thing is just more annoying than anything now. I mean, it's not like we're in any danger or whatever. That's how fast you can literally demolish these rooms. I think I'm on track on keys. I mean, you see the blue darkness dropping hearts at him. I don't even know how often they drop hearts in this quest. Actually, maybe ZC in general. They generally drop a lot more hearts than usual. Alright, so this room is where you're gonna need your gold arrow. I got a level 4 Goma that, again, you can only damage with gold arrows. But honestly, this one's easier than the level 3 one. Because it only shoots fire, and you can block it with your mirror shield. Easier to take out the level 4s. As I mentioned before, there is a key in this room. Let's just take out all the bats. And there is one key I didn't bother getting. Right up here with all the Aquamentuses. Kill them all in one hit. So whatever route you decide to take, you should have all 12 keys at this point. And this room, you know, you see the Death Knight there, it looks intimidating, but it's actually not that difficult a room. And because of a block there that's really impeding its path towards you. So it makes it a lot easier. You can kind of take out the rest of the garbage, and then focus on this thing later. Yeah, we're not even finished with the Patras yet. There's gonna be a lot more later on. Not that it's any challenge now. At least not the level 1s. Okay, luckily this room is more manageable right now because the mirror robe isn't really doing anything. It's kind of staying on the opposite end of the room. Makes it a little bit easier. I don't have to worry about dodging that thing. And now I can focus on just the one enemy alone. Now, again, this is part 1, and you don't see a Triforce here, or Zelda, or anything like that. It just looks like another plain room. So, yeah, not surprising when you actually see more to this level. Now we're probably going on like 30 minutes already, so this is where you're going to start using up all your keys. And we're going to take a break at this point, because actually if you save and quit, you're actually going to start on the current floor you're on, so you don't have to do any backtracking. So we'll take a break here and resume with level 9 in the next part. Alright, see you guys later.